School here in the Valley opens up on Monday with a goal of helping students learn key skills to get ready to work in the construction industry.
I remember they came on the Moore Show a few months ago, and now Fox 5's Dave Hall gives us a look inside Southern Nevada Trades High School.
With their doors opening for the first time in mere days, it's crunch time at Southern Nevada Trades High School. They're rolling paint, hanging banners, unpacking boxes, and testing out the new toys. The school will specialize in construction trade jobs.
Plumbers, electricians, construction workers, they make great salaries and they hands-on, and it's a great way to make a living.
You hear that, kids? Money! Candy Wadsworth is the principal at Southern Nevada Trades. She will open the doors Monday morning to her new school and new opportunities for local kids.
A lot of students are bored in their traditional classrooms, so they want the opportunity to be more hands-on and have a different perspective on learning. Sitting and taking notes in straight rows is just not working for them, so they want another way to accomplish the same goal, and that's what we're offering.
With cranes, cones, and casinos going up across the valley, the Help Wanted sign is out. Southern Nevada Trades High School is partnering up with local leaders in the construction industry. The goal is you graduate, get a job, and get paid.
HVAC, electricity, masonry, safety, all of the things that they would take out, cabinetry, that they would then take out into the workforce and could start at an entry-level carpentry position.
Julie Carver is the executive director of the school. While the kids still have to go to math and English class, they'll also get to build some really cool stuff.
We're going to start building tiny homes, and actually our workshops have these big roll-up doors where we can roll the tiny home between the workshops and out onto our parking area and be able to sell them to the community.
Dr. Lawrence Brown Jr. loved the concept and joined the team. It's going to be a small school with small class sizes. Dr. Brown says he hopes to bring a sense of family to his new home.
Next couple of days, and we're just excited for us to open up and welcome them in as a great family.
The school is still enrolling 9th and 10th graders for this school year.
Yeah, for more details on how to enroll, you can go to our website at fox5vegas.com.